Day 10 of the 10-day challenge. How did you guys do? How was your challenge? Was it amazing? Did you find yourself getting healthier every day? Did you find you had more energy? Did you find you slept better? These are all, I mean, who doesn't want to sleep better? There's so many sleep aids out there, and I would bet, not as a doctor, but just as someone who's experienced a whole bunch of different things, and I'm sure you have too, and I bet most of you would agree, that there is no sleeping medicine or pill or aid or trick that will give you a better night's sleep than working harder during the day and using up more energy and pushing yourself a little bit more, pushing your muscles. I honestly believe that most sleep problems just come from the fact that we didn't use up our mental or physical energy during the day, and we still have a reserve. And then when we try to go to sleep, our brain is like, I still want to do stuff. Or our body is like, oh, I still want to do stuff. And we're like, no, I got to sleep now, or I'm gonna be tired in the morning. When people say it about kids every time you see the kids running around like crazy at the playground. What does everybody say? Oh, they're going to sleep good tonight. And yet they don't apply that to themselves when they're grown-ups. It's so funny how much better we treat kids often than we treat ourselves, when we have a lot more power to control our own lives than we do even a little tiny person's life, even if they're in our care. Like, we can't really make them do everything we want them to do, but you can make yourself do everything you want yourself to do, technically. In any case, how was this challenge for you? I found it amazing. I found it was the easiest one for me to stick to. It was the one I looked forward to doing the most. I didn't have any trepidation about, I'm not going to have time to fit this in today, or how am I going to get this done? It was great. I lifted the dumbbells up and down, for just 10 minutes, walked around, lifted them till, every one of my muscles was sore. And then I did push-ups and I drank more water. I mean, it was so easy. And yet I felt better every day. I moved up just as easily. I moved from 12 to 15 pound dumbbells and it felt like nothing. And I don't know if I'm noticing a difference. I definitely feel better. It might be my imagination, but I feel like I'm like, I don't know, like everything looks better. Like, I just feel like this is a great challenge. So you guys, there's 4 days until April. I want to do a full 30 in April. So take your 4 days, relax, and think about what you really want to do. I think you should do another health challenge. But if you're stir crazy and you want to make some jewelry, it's going to be open. You can make it a challenge like we used to do. I started the first one saying I'm going to make 30 pieces of jewelry every day because it's my full-time thing. And I said, everybody else, you make 1 piece of jewelry a day, or 5, whatever's more than you normally do. Or, anything else. You clean part of your house every day. Anything. It's going to be up for anything in April. But I strongly suggest, especially a lot of homebound people with everything going on, put one element of exercise in there. You just feel so good. It prolongs life. It makes each day of higher quality. The only reason we don't do it is because we forget. It gets pushed aside because it doesn't feel like an essential. It's not like eating or drinking or breathing or sleeping. And after we do those 4, then there's people nagging at us to do this, help me with this, do this, you got to keep the bills paid, you got to keep the house the roof over your head and all that. By the time you do all that, you get exhausted, you flop down and you watch 2 hours of television that you don't really enjoy. You don't realize you could just carve out 10 minutes, 15 minutes for yourself doing something that's counterintuitive because it hurts a tiny bit. It's a little bit uncomfortable at first. But within the first few minutes, it starts feeling really good. And at the end of it, you feel so much better than if you just spent that 15 minutes watching TV that you don't like. So join us for April if you're new to this. I'm going to make a video every day. You tell me in the comments on that video how you did that day. Look for my check-in videos, and we're going to keep each other accountable. We're going to read each other's comments. We're going to give each other thumbs up. We're going to give each other encouragement, and we're going to say for 30 days, we're going to make ourselves super healthy. We're going to take advantage of being stuck in the house, and we're going to emerge from our houses, hopefully 30 days later, if they let us out, healthier than we've been in years. That will feel really good. All right, you guys have a great night or morning or whatever time it is there, and I will see you soon.